on, everyone? My name is Matthew Gonzalez, and welcome to a show that I like to call Reasons to Live. In essence, it's a show dedicated specifically towards all of you out there watching this who struggle with suicidal thoughts just like I once did myself, to remind you that there are dozens, hundreds, thousands, millions, billions, trillions, decillion, infinite reasons why you should choose life. Now, I know that can be a very hard thing to do. Trust me, when you struggle with suicidal thoughts, sometimes seeing those little awesome things that we have in our lives are hard. I get it, it's nothing to be ashamed of. But the topic of today's episode that I wanted to talk to you about is planning a trip. Now, if you've noticed in another video I've done, I've talked about going on a dream vacation, but this one's a little bit different. Why is that? Because planning a trip isn't really the same thing. There's an endless world of possibilities. And it can be really fun in and of itself just to look at pictures online, videos, look at websites. Now, for some, that might be quote-unquote busy work, and maybe that's not your thing, but you can still find joy in it. Like right now, I'm starting to save up for a couple years to go on to a trip to, I don't know, maybe Machu Picchu, Chichen Itza. I really love the Mesoamerican stuff myself, but it can be like that for you. That can give you something to look forward to in your life. Now, maybe you're dealing with a lot of shit right now that you can't change. What you can do is plan something for the future to give yourself something to look forward to. Catch my drift? Alright, before you get going, I would like to have a quick little 1v1 with you, if that's alright, of course. Now, I put 5 mental health resources down in the link in the description below. National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, Trevor Project, Crisis Text Line, Trans Lifeline, and the National Sexual Assault Hotline. And I put that there for all of you out there watching this who need a helping hand, but maybe not necessarily feel like you can reach out for help just yet. Trust me, I get it. Reaching out for help is a scary fucking thing. It is terrifying to some of us. And I felt the exact same way when I was struggling too. I felt like I didn't deserve to get help and that situation would be taken out of my control, but it wasn't. So here's what I want you to do. On top of putting their numbers, I've also put their web pages there so I can check out their FAQ pages, see what they're about before you reach out. One last thing. I want you to click on the first link in the description below. That'll take you to an article by BuzzFeed News that explains in detail what happens when you call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline or the Crisis Text Line in a lot better detail than I can, and it just scrapes away those stupid myths and stereotypes that have come to get in the way of a lot of us reaching out for help. I know you can do this. You're a lot stronger than you realize, my friend. My name is Matthew Gonzalez, and remember, there's always a reason to smile.